Hello all. So today in this video we will be going through a consulting case study by 180 Degrees Consulting, Sriram College for Commerce, University of Delhi. So this is a policy consulting edition. Curate, analyze, strategize. I liked it. It's really cool, right? Curate, analyze, strategize. So this was the intermediate round. The first round was a quiz competition conducted via Unstop, and the shortlisted participants were let into the second round where the case study prompt was introduced. So these are their sponsors. So first they have given the instructions, and you can go to if you want. I'll be scrolling. What we need here is the case study, right? The problem. The judgment criteria: creativity, originality, feasibility, granularity, and key challenges addressed. Cool. So case study: empowering nano entrepreneurs, bridging the gap between policy and practice for street vendors. Background: the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act came into force on 1st May 2014. The bill addresses issues related to or incidental to the preservation of the livelihood rights, social security for street vendors, and regulation of urban street vending nationwide. Overall, the Act aims to balance the regulation of street vending activities with the protection of vendors' rights and the promotion of public welfare. Some key aspects that the Act covers are as follows: setting up of town vending committees, conducting survey of street vendors, resolution of challenges through grievance redressal committees, etc. Okay, just have a not on this. Three things, right? Street vendors constitute nearly 2% of the total urban population. They are an integral part of the urban ecosystem, hence making the preservation of their rights an important task. They are small-level entrepreneurs who support their sustenance through their vending activities like selling fruits, clothes, cooked and uncooked meals, among others. Grievances of street vendors. Despite the existence of the Act, there is a gap in the actual enforcement. Surveys mandated by the Act are often not conducted, leading to delay in the issue of the certificate of vending. Every street vendor who has been issued a certificate of vending under subsection of the Act is issued identity cards to conduct vending activities. However, despite this, vendors face continued harassment and unlawful eviction by public authorities such as the police and the municipal corporation. The Act explicitly prohibits such actions. The consistent disregard for legal procedures has led to the vilification of the government and police among the affected community. They now perceive such unjust behavior and harassment by municipal corporation, police, and other government bodies as normalized. Okay. What does the harassment survey of the street vendors say? In 2022, a survey was conducted by the Center for Civil Society, which surveyed 600 vendors in Delhi. The survey found that 91% of street vendors are unaware of the law, and 77% of them are not even aware of the existence of town vending committees. 35% of the vendors surveyed informed that they had to vacate their vending spot in the last month for fear of raids despite having licenses. 12% had to pay more to local officials without being issued an official fine. Just have a check on this data, okay? It will be important in the policy formulation. There were also cases of abuse, with 4.8% admitting to verbal abuse and 2.4% vendors reporting physical abuse. 69% of vendors believe that they deserve justice and that public officials should be punished for harassing street vendors. Now, the policy problem. Despite the act being designed to prioritize the well-being of street vendors, its effectiveness is hindered by the lack of oversight in its enactment. Deficiency of legal knowledge and legal aid among street vendors also renders its provisions ineffective. Okay, so suggest. How can the appropriate government effectively enforce the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act so that it ensures timely surveys and issuance of certificate of vending as a legal identity card? Furthermore, how can the access to legal aid be enhanced simultaneously? So this have to be drafted in the question as per the policy. Features. It had to feature daily. Okay, but it's fine. We are not for the competition, so you can formulate the draft, the policy according to your geo. Your location, your area of residence. Okay. So these are the deliverables and references. So from where we all got these percentage and all these terminologies and all. The first reference, the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act, was presented in the Lok Sabha on September 6, 2012 by Kumari Selja, the then Union Minister of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation. The bill was passed in the Lok Sabha on September 6, 2013 and in Rajya Sabha on February 19, 2014. Bhavanani, Sharan, Prashant Narang and Jayana Bedi, 2021 rights, restrictions and the rule of law, COVID-19 and women street vendors, Center for Civil Society. So these all are something that you will get to know when you just go through all the case prompt only, because we have given it as marked as such 1, 2, 3 and all. The third one is that the Act defines street vendors in the following manner: a person engaged in vending of articles, goods, wares, food items, or merchandise of everyday use, or offering services to the general public in a street, lane, sidewalk, footpath, pavement, public park, or any other public place or private area from a temporary built up structure or by moving from place to place, and includes hawker, peddler, squatter, and all other synonyms terms which may be local or region specific. The Street Vendor Act Part 2, Section 1, 2014. Fourth, unlawful eviction, arbitrary penalty, seizures, verbal abuse, physical harassment, etc. Fifth, harassment of street vendors in Delhi 2022, Center of Civil Society. You can go through these articles, okay? Sixth, the Act defines town vending committees in the following manner: the body constituted by the appropriate government under Section 22. I'm really sorry for that mistake. The Act establishes town vending committees at the local level, providing a dedicated forum to address the concerns of street vendors in a more personalized and effective manner. Each town vending act committee is structured to include key stakeholders in the management and oversight of street vending activities. It is supposed to be composed of the municipal commissioner or chief executive officer serving as chairperson, local authorities, medical officers, planning authorities, law enforcement agencies, street vendors representatives, market associations, trader associations, NGOs, community-based organizations, resident welfare traders association, NGO, community-based organizations. Seventh one, you can read it by yourself. I'm running out of charge. I'm in power, so that's it. Happy learning. Thank you.